everybody, this is Terry Jeanette with the Tapping Flamingo. Today's video is a brand new challenge that I am starting this month, November of 2020, and each month will be a different challenge. But it's called Having Fun Making Jewelry, and it's hosted by Deb Hawk. There's a total of 8 of us, so once you look to see what I've done in my challenge, go down in the notes below and you'll see links to all the other people who are doing this challenge, so you should go check them out too. So what this is, each month we are to post our finished challenge by the 18th at 10 o'clock. So every month look for a new video on this challenge. For November of 2020, this is what the challenge is. So she wants us to use clear, white, or red and green of some sort. Not necessarily beads, but just something in your piece. And then you have 2 options. You can use or make angels, or you can make a beaded ornament. Well, I actually have already made the beaded ornament and the angel, but I have not made my jewelry piece yet that I'm using clear, white, or red and green things in. This video is actually going to show you the process of how I put together a piece. Okay, the first thing I want to show you is what I've already completed. And one of the options was to use or make an angel. So I made and used an angel. We have a teardrop bead and a little bead for the head and wing beads. This is a recycled guitar string that I wired the angel up on. And so here's my angel. And then here's my Christmas ornament. I could have, well, I needed to bead. I do some beading was the other thing. Make a beaded ornament. So here's my beaded ornament. Again, I took a guitar string that I recycled. I cleaned it up, wired it up, and it's very tropical. Those of you who know me know I am a very tropical person. I grew up in Florida, and so I love the tropics. And I just beaded some pineapple colored beads, and there is my beaded ornament. Now let's go create. All right, so I went and dug out some beads that are clear, white, red, and green. And let me just run through what we have here really quick. So we have these beads. They're glass beads, and these, I don't know, they feel rubbery. I don't really know what they are. These beads I just inherited from somebody. They're saying that they're glass beads, but I don't think these solid white ones are. They're more of a polymer clay. So that is an option. And then for clear beads, I have these. Go ahead and get them all out, put them over here. And these are some clear beads too. They're almost a frosted clear. I really like these. And see, are they faceted? I think they may be a little faceted. So those might be really pretty to use. I have this pendant, or this little charm. I've had this for a number of years, and it's been just sitting in my stash. But it reminds me of a Christmas wreath, so I think it'll make a really pretty Christmas necklace. All right, what else do we have here? We have these leaves, kind of iridescent aurora borealis. I think those will be really pretty. Now, I'm not necessarily using all of these, but I'm going to lay them out here. These are malachite. I don't know what these other things are. Don't want to use those. Let me put those out of there. But the malachite, I think, would be pretty in a Christmas piece, and they're chips. So I might be using those, because I think we're supposed to use green. I don't think green is an option. But I have these other green beads. They're glass pearls and crystals. And look, what a perfect match. So more than likely I'm going to be using these. But then some other green that I have are these little green crystals. And then I have some green stars, some light green stars. And then I also have some garnet. These are just garnet. They look like 4mm beads. And then I have these garnet crystals that I've used in some of my other pieces. The only thing is with these, they have teeny weeny holes. So it just depends on how well I'm seeing today on whether or not I use these. Anyway, let's start creating. Well, I'm 99% sure that I want to use these little candy cane looking beads. I don't know about these yet, so we'll set these aside. And then I'm pretty sure I want to use some of these. So let's see, where's the end? Cut this off. I do know I want to use the crystals. Oh, by the way, we do know we want to use the pendant there. That's a must. All right. We want to use some of these crystals. Let me go ahead and just lay these out a little bit here. And maybe we can put, I don't know, these in between here. I just start laying them out. Now notice some of these beads are bigger than the others, and I think I want to use the smaller ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, get rid of that one. All right. So let's see. I don't think I want to use these clear ones, but I think I want to use these. I really, really like these. And they have some sheen to them, almost like they are a crystal, looks like. They have facets in them, like a crystal does. So let's get this undone so we can start pulling the beads off. Like I said, I just start putting things together and moving things around. I try to use a lot of different sizes so we have different texture. I think that's important. It gives a piece a little bit of interest. Well, that one doesn't want to move aside. I also like to make this, not just this, but this whole area here a focal, including these. I don't think I'm going to use these stars, even though they would be a good theme to use, but I don't think I'm going to use them, so I'll set those aside. Again, these are just too small. I won't use those. And I'm not going to use these beads either. So let me move those out of the way. I'd really like to use these leaves. I love the sheen on them. They're really pretty. So let's see what we can do with them. And maybe we can even make this the focal. So let's move all of this up. Whoops. Move these down a little bit. And maybe we can make it like this and put a little green crystal in the middle. Let's see how this looks. I don't know where these little guys came from, but they need to go. They're in my way. All right. Yeah, I think those would really be pretty there. Gives a little bit more interest. And then we can put another green one here, green crystal, and then we can start out with the rest of the necklace. So we can have the candy cane one. So there's our red and our white. And then I can flank these green ones with these clear crystals. There we go. We got to figure out how big we want this piece. We could make it an 18-inch but using a chain at the rest of it, or we can just keep on going, which we ran out of these candy cane guys. So, see, we're only at about 13 inches here, and that's not going to be enough. In fact, it may not even be 13 inches. It may be about 12 inches. So we need quite a bit more. So what to do? Well, let's see. Let's go ahead and put some more up here. We need one there, one here, and then these. And another one of these clear ones. So I actually think I'm going to leave it at this, and then I'll do the rest up to 18 inches with a chain. I haven't done that for a while, but I do like to do it because I actually like the way this is coming out. Sometimes you can get too many beads in there, but I think this is going to be a really pretty combination. So I need to make sure that I've got all my beads how I need them, and then I'm going to string them up and I will return. One thing I wanted to show you about this pendant is it has a loop, but if I was to hang it, it would hang like this on the necklace, and we want it to hang like this. So I am actually going to make a bail. This is a gold pendant, and I'm actually mixing my metals like I normally do. I'm putting silver in through here. But I do need to use a gold wire for this. So I just took a piece of wire, put it through the hole, and I've crisscrossed it. And now I'm going to twist it up like this until I get it all twisted. And it does not need to be exactly perfect in your twists. See how they're really looking good here, but they're not so good there, but that's okay. Because you're not going to see it once it's twisted up. So I do not have my tools here to show you how to do this, but I'm going to take a pair of round nose pliers when I'm done here, and I'm going to put them right here, and then I'm going to move this over, and I'm going to wrap it around. Let me go get my round nose pliers. So you get something round, you can use a pencil or whatever, but just something so you can have something round where you want to take your wire, and then you're just going to wrap it around. And I like to do a messy wrap. Most of my jewelry, it has more of an organic look, but you just wrap it around until you run out of wire, or if you want to cut it off, you can. And then you're going to tuck these ends with flat nose pliers in there so they're not sticking out to scratch your neck. And you have yourself a pendant. I've got it all completed. I love the way it turned out. I'm trying to decide, should I list it on my Etsy shop or should I keep it? Anyway, let me take you on a tour of what I did. I added some bead caps to the green beads, and I'll show you that in a minute. But what we have here, we have the focal, which are these little glass leaf beads with the green crystals, and I've used gold and silver throughout here, and these leaves, I don't know if it's showing up on video too well, but when the light hits it just right, you can see a little bit of gold in there. So that goes with the pendant. And then you just move up from the leaves and the green crystals to the candy cane glass beads. And then we have these milky white. They're kind of clear, but they're kind of white. I think they're more of a milky white crystal. And then the green beads that are flanked with a kind of a gunmetal silver bead cap. I love bead caps. I think it steps pieces up quite a bit. Anyway, I just kept going, and then I used a little bit of gold tone chain with a gold tone toggle clasp. Let me close this up for you so you can see what the toggle looks like. There it goes. And like I said, I really like the way this turned out. It's about an 18-inch necklace, so it's perfect. You have all the prettiness around your neck with this little wreath, Christmas-looking wreath. Anyway, I enjoy doing these. I hope you liked it. Please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. If you want notifications, ding that bell, and y'all have a wonderful day. This is Terry Jeanette with the Tapping Flamingo signing out for now. Bye-bye.